This video will show you how to create a simplistic view of inserting base walls in tall cabinets. The second elevation video that I will show you will show more of the advanced options. The first thing we are going to do is click on Add Elevation. Here we can fill out the elevation and room number, the room name, and the architectural reference number. Under room dimensions, we can add elevation length, ceiling height, and wall cabinet insert height. Make sure to correctly label feet with 1 tick mark and inches with 2, or add the total inches and it will automatically change to feet and inches for you. We can check and uncheck the information that we will want to include for the wall information. I'm going to uncheck the right wall for this example. We can also check if we want the left and right wall end broken. In other options, aligning the cabinet to the left wall means that it will go from left to right. If you uncheck it, it will go from the right to the left. The elevation quantity will only be used at quoting time to calculate your price. If your project has multiple phases, that is also available to be set by the elevation. If there is a pipe chase, please enter it in inches here and then press OK. Your room is now drawn. The bottom view is showing your front elevation and the top of the page gives a top view. The next step is to begin adding cabinets to your elevation, and we will be going from left to right. There are 2 different ways to add items. You can add a line item, but the program has been written in a manner to use the right-click button and select Add Line Item. The right click will indicate to the program approximately where it will be inserted on the elevation. After selecting Add Line Item, the Insert Cabinet window will appear where there are 3 different ways to select a cabinet in the LTO Planner. The first way is to search our catalog by clicking on the Search Catalog button. The catalog is set up in chapters, subchapters, and grouping. By clicking on Modular Casework, your cabinets will display on the right what pertains to that chapter. The groupings will also change to narrow down your selection of the cabinet. In our example, we are going to use base, wall, and tall. From base, we can narrow it down to shelf storage, combination storage, and sink base. We'll choose combination storage and click on the B421. The picture will show up larger along with the available widths, heights, and depths, and a description. Click OK. The quantity will always default to 1, but it can always be changed. We will add 2 for our example. We can change the nominal width, depth, and height by down arrowing and selecting a different option. We will select a storage cabinet that is 15 inches wide, 32 inches tall, and 20 inches deep. Now we are ready to set our standard options. Anything we selected when we added our project will display here if it is applicable. For the font style code, we have the option of a high pressure laminate or a thermal fuse laminate. We can choose a pull style by either hitting the down arrow or viewing the information tab to the right. From here, we can pick a style that we want by clicking on it. All of the pulls are nickel except for the pull bar that comes in bronze. The door pull orientations are either horizontal or vertical. For the locks, again, we can either click the down arrow or click the information button where we can view them individually and choose from there. Lastly, we can choose from a variety of colors. To enlarge it, hit the information button and hover your mouse over the color swatches on each of the pages. When you choose a color, click on it and it will take you back to the original page where we will then click Add Item. And there's many different pages to choose from. The system will enter a filler next to the wall and the cabinet we selected with a quantity of 2. These are our base cabinets. We will now add a seam cabinet. For this, we will place our cursor next to the cabinet that we just inserted, right-click, and press Add Line Item. This time I'm going to enter the item number, which is a B479. We can also change the quantity, but we will leave it at 1 for this example. Once again, we can change the nominal width, height, and depth. For the standard options, it will again default from your project options. If any changes need to be made, this is where it should be done. We will click Add Item and notice that the sink cabinet will now appear. We're going to right-click and press Add Line Item again, but this time we are going to search the catalog and select Wall for the subchapter. Here we will choose a W129, where it will show the information and descriptions again. So we'll press OK. We will change the quantity to 2 and leave the width, height, and depth, but it can be changed if needed. We will also leave all of our standard options the same for now, and we'll go ahead and click Add Item. You'll notice the cabinets will draw out the wall cabinet height, which was indicated when you added your elevation. Now we will add a tall cabinet. Click next to the sink cabinet again, right-click, and Add Line Item. We will search the catalog for the tall option and choose a T129. Again, you will see width, height, and depth options. And click OK. The shelf quantity on the cabinet will vary based on the heights that we chose earlier. We will change our height to 84 and then click Add. Now we have completed the entry of cabinets. Your next step will be to add countertops and splashes. Take your mouse and right-click at the furthest point where you would like to start your counters and splashes. Here we can change the materials and colors of the tops. We can also have overhangs on the left, right, and back, and it will be suggested in inches. We'll select a backsplash and a left side splash and click OK. We'll be able to see that they appear in our drawing. On the right side, you will be able to see a list of items that will be ordered from Techline. The elevation will save itself as it is drawn. We have now completed our first elevation for the LTO Planner.